Fantasy football family, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of The Fantasy with SJT. If it's your first time tuning in and you don't know who we are, I'm John, Sean P, and Tweez, Twan. We are The Fantasy with SJT. All right. Now, if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you guys do that. Hit that subscribe button, like button. Also, hit the notification bell so you can get all the updates when we come out with our new content. All right. And follow us on our platforms, social media platforms, Twitter, IG, and TikTok. Same, The Fantasy with SJT. Once again, The Fantasy with SJT. And now we are going to get into our late round draft steals of the fantasy football draft.
I had my man James Cook on my list. I like James Cook. I like the situation he's in Buffalo. I feel like Devin Singletary, Zach Moss, neither of those guys established themselves as the bell cow back in Buffalo. I mean, Devin Singletary has some good games late, but he's been in Buffalo all his career. He still has not became the guy that you want in fantasy football. So I believe James Cook has a chance to be the future back over there in Buffalo. A pass-heavy offense. James Cook is a receiving running back. So I see big things from James Cook. Early on, Devin Singletary is going to get his Zach Moss, but I feel like James Cook is going to get a chance to be the guy in Buffalo. In a pass-heavy offense, he's a receiving running back, so why not?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Late rounder. Nobody's waiting. He's going to get drafted, but it's going to be a late round draft pick. I like it. I can't argue that one.
Yeah, so I see him getting drafted in the 11th, 12th round.
I can see him definitely there in the 11th, 12th. Yeah, 11th, 12th round for sure. James Cook is he could be a league winner. He could be a league winner.
Calvin Cook's younger brother, so he got it in him. So
they always going to be in scoring position, always in the red zone, high potent offense. If he has a good game, they're going to keep him on the field. I mean, I haven't seen much from Zach Moss and Devin Singletary in between. I mean, Devin Singletary late last year. He came on late, but they drafted James Cook for a reason. So, I mean, I think that he's going to be he's a solid person.
They used a second round draft capital on him, so he's going to get his chances of opportunity. So, I like James Cook, a late round sleeper still pick for you in your fantasy draft.
Yep, I like it. Number 9, we got Sammy Watkins, wide receiver, Green Bay.
Yeah, I like Sammy. Oh man, is he fantasy pros? They got him they got him going 235. This is kind of crazy right now, but Sammy Watkins, come on, man. I'm looking at you gotta think about it. Devontae Adams, Devontae Adams is not in that offense no more. That's 169 targets gone. Somebody has to get those targets. Somebody. He had 123 receptions. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong. Nope. Nowhere near Devontae Adams talent-wise. But, I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball out there. I mean, just like we've said this before, Allen Lazard. I think he got was Elijah Moore? Is that the other guy that's there?
They got the young rookie out of North Dakota State.
I'm saying Elijah Moore. Rodgers
Christian Watkins.
No. It's another. Oh. Yeah, they drafted Buddy from North Dakota State. Regardless, 169 targets are gone. I like Sammy Watkins. They picked him up for a reason. Definitely, I feel like he's going to have a good year. I feel like a lot of people, not enough people are talking about him. Aaron Rodgers is a player that he makes wide receivers. Who was Devontae? Devontae Adams was the third wideout when Greg Jennings and Jordy Nelson was there. Who was Greg Jennings and Jordy Nelson before A-Rod really got there? I'm not saying that they weren't really good players, but he elevates games. This is going to be the best quarterback Sammy Watkins played with outside of Pat Mahomes. But he played with the Chiefs last year, right? He played with the Chiefs, Sammy Watkins.
He was in Baltimore.
Baltimore,
yeah.
Baltimore, but
yeah. But See, I mean, I feel like this is going to be definitely the best opportunity. It's not that much around him in regards to pass catchers. I like Sammy Watkins as a late round steal. If you can take a flyer on somebody, you could definitely. If Sammy Watkins is there, he could potentially be the number one wideout in this offense.
Yeah, former first round pick. So,
and an Aaron Rodgers led offense, you can get this guy. That'd be crazy.
I mean, you can get him late. I mean, like it's like he's a late pick. He's a late flyer. You're not taking really much risk with picking him up. I mean, so do I think he's going to have a good year? I don't know, man. He was with Patrick Mahomes, and I didn't see it. If you can't get it done with Patrick Mahomes, so what makes it any different? What makes you? Why should I believe that you're going to get it done with Aaron Rodgers?
Because he doesn't have no one like Travis Kelce or Tyreek Hill out there.
Facts. McCarthy.
Who else is taking targets away from Sammy Watkins?
Yeah, Sammy Watkins is like the 4th, 5th receiver in that offense.
Now he's like he's like the first wideout over there now.
Like
he's literally like the
option over there, you know. So
yeah, he's the second. He's like the second option in Green Bay's offense right now, behind Lazard, Randall Cobb.
I just don't believe in him. I mean, I'd rather have Alan Lazard over Sammy Watkins just because he's already been there. The report with Aaron Rodgers is already there. I would rather have him. Not saying, I mean, I don't know. Sammy Watkins, I don't know, man. But you ain't. It's a low risk, high reward pick. So I can see why he's on the list. I mean, but do I really think he's going to do anything? No, I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. But we'll see what happens. Next on the list. Oh, y'all want to end it with something else? Y'all good?
No, good.
We're good.
All right. Number 8, Rashad Penny, running back from Seattle. I like this pick right here late. I mean, everybody's talking about Kenneth Walker, but Rashad is going to be the guy week 1 as the number 1, as the RB1 in that offense. So I'm riding it out with him. I think Pete Carroll's going to ride it out with him too. He finished last year with like 749 rushing yards with 10 games. Only 10 games. So this going to be a make or break year for him, and I think he's going to have a good season. I think he'll have a good season, and as long as he can stay healthy, he'll be out there and he'll be productive. And he's a late rounder, so low risk, high reward guy. I like my man Rashad.
Yeah, man, my man led the league in rushing in the final 5 weeks of 2021 season.
Speak your mind, please.
Real late ADP. Number 91. So I like Rashad Penny, man. I like Rashad Penny for sure. I mean,
finished the season strong last year. So I think he builds on that. He builds on that momentum he had towards the end of last year. I think he's going to be a solid back.
I think he comes into camp as a starting running back. He just got to keep his spot. So
yeah, I
think he's going to be a starter. It's just staying healthy.
Too much there. I don't feel like. I mean. I feel like just the same way we feel about Ken Walker. You know, I just feel like it's just too much there. Like Chris Carson is still there. Like, he's still on the team. Like DJ Dallas, Chris Carson, Ken Walker. Ken Walker, what in the second round draft capital?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
he's gonna get his opportunity for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's investment.
Yeah. Like, I mean, he's gonna. I think you can like. I mean, I don't like no Seattle running back this year. I don't, and it's not based off of talent. It's just based off of the depth. Like, you don't know who's going to be the guy. Like,
it's a committee over there
right
now.
It could be like Chris Carson had a great week in practice on Friday, and then he's a starter. And then it could be DJ Dallas had a great practice. Like, oh, okay. Like, it's just too much. It's just too much. It's like a headache. It's a headache. Their backfield is kind of a headache to me. Rashad Penny, I think is nice. I think he's nice. I don't think that he's going to lead the way in regards to RB. I think it's just going to be like a RB, a running back by committee, like situation in Seattle.
Yeah. That's why I said it's a late round flyer, man. Like, I'm not saying. I mean, if you're picking him up in the 8th, 9th round, that's a good pick. That's a good spot for him. You know, I like that pick right there. You should already be solidified at your running back position by those rounds. By 8th, 9th round, you should already have your running back set, but have him on the back burner just in case, just to see how things play out in Seattle, because you never know. Some injuries, all that stuff, and he may be the only guy standing. You just, wait and see. But yeah, number 8, Rashad Penny. let's move on to number 7, and we got Rondale Moore. I believe both of y'all had Rondale on y'all list, right?
No, I think I only have Rondale. So Rondale, he's another late round guy, ADP at 136 right now. So the only other receivers over there right now is AJ Green and Marquise Brown, because DeAndre Hopkins is suspended for 6 games. So I like Rondale Moore. I mean, he's coming into the Christian Kirk role this year. You know, Kyler Murray loves those slot receivers throwing deep to. And Rondale Moore had some bright spots last year. I think his first 2 games he started, he averaged he averaged 35.2 fantasy points. So he had some bright spots last year, but Christian Kirk just stepped up so much that they couldn't get Rondale Moore on the field. So now Christian Kirk is out. He's in Jacksonville. So I see Rondale Moore coming in as the slot guy, and Kyler Murray loves the slot guy. So I feel like he's going to find Rondale Moore. He's going to have some big plays. He's one of those guys. He's like a flex play for you. He's not a wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2. I mean, potentially he's a wide receiver 3, but he's a good flex on bye weeks. You never know. So I feel like he's a good late round still this year. I feel like he's going to step up big for Arizona in that slot receiver role.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah.
And last year he showed potential last year, but Christian Kirk was just too much, so you couldn't get him on the field.
Yeah, with the D-Hop suspension, that's big too. For the first 6 weeks, it could be like, even when D-Hop comes back, you know, like Marquise Brown, they should be solid to start. I mean, you know, with D-Hop out the lineup, Zach Ertz there, opening up things across the middle. So, I like Rondale Moore's second season. I feel like he's going to do. I think he's going to do pretty good this year. So, especially with Christian Kirk gone, no brainer.
All right. Now number 6, Brian Robinson, running back for the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, I like Brian Robinson a lot here. Like, I think Brian Robinson is in a real unique spot. You know, coming out of Bama, like from what I've seen, every running back outside of Trent Richardson coming out of Bama has had success in the league. I think he had like 271 carries, 1343. He averaged 5 yards a carry, 14 touchdowns. So, I mean, and this is playing SEC football. If you turn on the film, he's everything that you want in a running back. I feel like it's going to take just one slip from Antonio Gibson, and this is your guy. This is your guy. Like, I mean, I feel like they're looking at Antonio and camp this year. They're going to be like, just give us a reason. Like, you know, like, give us a reason to put Brian in there. Like, you know, like third round pick. You know, because J.D. McKissic's he's not losing his spot. We preach this all the time. Third down back. He's gonna be on the field. Regardless of what you two guys are doing, you know, squab it out on the sidelines, third downs, my time to shine, it's 3rd and 8. I'm on the field, JD. But you know, we read something today saying that Brian Robinson might steal goal line touches. And if he's stealing goal line touches, you know, we pick up running backs to score touchdowns. I mean, he could be in a real unique situation if he's on the field killing. He could probably be James Conner from last year.
Especially, I feel like the Washington's offense is going to be better this year. Also, moving the ball more of Carson Wentz. So I feel like a lot of goal-to-goal opportunities might be there.
A lot of goal-to-goal opportunities, especially if the defense plays the way short field. You know, they're going to want to slow the game down. It's going to be a lot of. If he's averaging 4 yards a carry on first down, they're going to be like, I mean.
Gibson hasn't shown that he can.
Robinson as a runner.
And Gibson hasn't shown that he can score on the goal line. Like he struggled with that. So bringing in Brian Robinson, I think that's what we brought him in for. So
and I think it'll be more matchup based too. Like if you see, like if we're playing a high potent offense, like say we're playing Dallas, that would be more of an Antonio Gibson game. We got to keep up with the scoring. But if we playing somebody like slow paced team, I don't know, Jets or somebody, I can see Brian Robinson in there the whole game. Why not slow the game down? We playing the Chiefs, and we got to use our gadget guy. We got to throw the ball. We're gonna have to throw. Like there's no way. But I think Brian Robinson gonna be used more than people expect for sure. I think he's definitely gonna see playing time.
Mm-hmm. I think he's the better back. I think he's the better back, to be honest. And really, I mean, if Najee wasn't there, who knows what he would have did? He only had 1 year really to shine, and he did his thing in that 1 year. So imagine if he had more years at Alabama. But he's for real, man. I don't know how long Antonio Gibson gonna be able to hold on to that job. So like you said, it could be one little thing in practice, something happens, something slight, and that spot is gone, man. So yeah, I like Brian Robinson there at number 6. Number 5, we got Kenny Galladay, and I had Kenny on my list, and he was a disappointment last year. Yes, he was. People was real high. He got his money, got paid, and I don't know what happened. He just disappeared after that. Injuries. Yeah, so people. I mean, Kenny could. He might go undrafted in a couple of drafts. He's just. It was a big disappointment last year, but I think he gets back right this year. There with Daniel Jones, a lot of guys are under pressure in New York, man. I mean, Daniel Jones under pressure. He got to show himself this year. Barkley got to show himself. I think the Giants are going to be better than what people think they're going to be. And Kenny Galladay should be able to be a solid play. And then even Kadarius Toney as well. He's still on the squad too. So I think they're going to feed off of each other. And there's going to be some plays to be made for Kenny. He's the number 1. He got paid like the number 1. So he got to show up as number 1 this year. So I like him there late. Could be a 11th round, 10th round pick. I mean, a number 1 wide receiver in the 10th round. Come on, like, that's a wide receiver 1. So
I feel like that's why it's still out on him. I mean, because they got new coach, new offense coordinator. He's definitely going to try to get Kenny the ball. I mean, last year was just. I feel like last year was a misnomer. It was just, it was a one-off. Kenny Galladay was an animal 2 years ago. A lot of people were forgetting because of last year. So it's like you said, in the 10th round, you get the number 1 wideout on the team. Then, I mean, I like low risk, high reward. Why not? I like it this year. I just don't trust Danny.
Yeah, like you said though, I think the Giants' offense will be better. Kenny Galladay, I mean, he got to stay healthy. Last year he was out a lot. He was in and out the lineup. They couldn't build any chemistry. So, I like Galladay this year. Like where he's going, his average ADP right now is 130. So, why not take the chance on him?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, number 4, we got Irv Smith Jr., tight end for the Minnesota Vikings.
I had Irv Smith on my list. I love Irv Smith this year, where he's getting drafted, like 12th round. No more Tyler Conklin over there in Minnesota. So I feel like Irv Smith Jr. could potentially be a top 8 tight end this year. And that pass-heavy offense in Minnesota, I mean, of course, Jefferson and Thielen going to get their targets, but Irv Smith Jr., ADP at 125 right now. You're getting them very late. You're getting a starting tight end. You can get a starting tight end in the 12th round. So I would take the chance on him. He's very talented. He's athletic. He can get open. I feel like he's going to get some red zone targets from Kirk Cousins this year. So I like Irv Smith Jr. Where he's getting drafted, I feel like he's a late round steal. He's like, he might be like, not the steal of the draft for me, but he's like a big steal for me if you can get him in the 12th round. Like, you can get him real late. I like Irv Smith. I don't know. I always liked Irv. I feel like he's a talented player. He just really didn't get his opportunity. I feel like he's going to get his opportunity this year. So,
I guess so. I mean, I had one other tight end on this list, but didn't make our list. Robert Tonyan, but I thought he would probably have been a better pick. But
I like Irv Smith over Tonyan. I like Irv. I don't know, because Green Bay is down on receivers. I mean, Jefferson going to get hella targets. So,
Irv, he's had a couple years of wild. He just hasn't follow through yet. I mean, Conklin, I know he's gone. So yeah, he got to show himself this year. I mean, he's got to show himself this year. If he don't get it done this year, if he doesn't put up solid numbers this year, come on. I mean, Kirk Cousins slinging
break for Irv. He going to step up. Watch. I see stats near future. Irv going to have like 58 receptions, 785 yards, and like 7 touchdowns. That's solid as a tight end 8 right there. I like that.
Yeah, a decent number. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I like him at the top 10 tight end this year. Sure.
Top 10? Sure. Yeah, top 10 for sure. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah. Tight end is kind of like hard to come by. And I like that offense is getting like, it's leaning towards like pass happy. I can guarantee that Dalvin Cook won't be there the entire year. So yeah, like man, I mean, I'm sorry, but I can guarantee that he won't be there the entire year. But when they do throw, Justin Jefferson and Thielen will be, they will be getting the majority of the targets, but across the middle, I like Irv Smith there, especially with no Conklin there. I can see, and that position is kind of like it's very important. That a lot of people like you don't want to stream tight ends. So hopefully he is this. It's always one tight end that emerges, and I could definitely see it being Irv Smith.
He has no competition this year for the first time in his career. First it was Rudolph, then it was Conklin, now it's nobody. So this is his year.
I think Tonyan will probably finish better, though.
Probably so. I think Tonyan potentially be top 5 tight end.
There's no one in Green Bay.
There's nobody. That's where I say that, man.
Yeah, but I like Irv Smith as likely. I feel like both of them will finish top 10, honestly.
But number 3, our fellow Washington Commanders rookie Jahan Dotson, wide receiver.
Yeah, I had Jahan Dotson. I don't know if y'all did. Did y'all have the Jahan too? I like Jahan. Yeah, man, I like Jahan Dotson, man. I feel like even though Terry's coming back, Terry's gonna be there for camp. I feel like he's had ample time with Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz knows what he's getting out of Jahan Dotson. Last year, Big Ten, 1182, 91 receptions, 12 TDs. I seen personally him score 3 TDs in a game against my Terrapins. Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Like we were sitting there saying, whoever gets this guy is like, this guy is nice.
We was like, he's definitely going first round.
Oh yeah, he's like, he might be the best one out of the nation. It was crazy. It was really surreal. Like watching this man play, but he's a smooth route runner. Like I feel like he's an underrated route runner. For him to be coming in as a rookie, I feel like he's polished more than a lot of people think. A lot of people didn't really get to see him play because he played at Penn State. It's not like the SECs and he's not really like at a big time. He's at a big time program, but they didn't really get to see him play like Ohio State and those guys. So Jahan Dotson, I feel like just with everything going on in Washington, Terry McLaurin is going to be the guy, but Curtis Samuel still a question mark out on him. He's not hurt. He's, from what I hear, like he's in the playbook. He's on the field. He's running great routes. He's eating up our DBs already. Our defense is not really that bad. So if he's eating up our DBs, I can only imagine what he's going to be doing in games. I feel like his game translates from college to the pros fairly well. He's going to go late. He's definitely going to go late because he's a rookie. He went first round, but still he's going to go late. I can see him going in like the 11th, 12th round, honestly, if he's there. So, I feel like a late flyer, he might be a great bye week fill-in. Something happens to Curtis Samuel. You never know. Curtis Samuel, he's on our team, but is he going to be there the whole year? So he's definitely going to be the second or third option in the passing game. Carson Wentz upgrades the offense dramatically, so I like Jahan Dotson for sure.
Yeah, I like Jahan too. I've been hearing a lot of good
about they building that. Him and Carson Wentz got that connection going. So we're gonna see. I like Dotson, like you said. We saw him live, and he was going crazy. I had nothing but good things to say about that guy after that.
Yeah, when I was like, P, we got him. He was like, there's no way. It was crazy. It was really like crazy watching him play. So yeah, John, you was gonna say something, John?
No, I was just saying I've been hearing some good things out of camp from him. He's been catching the ball well, running routes well. So he's a number one pick. So I think he's going to be out there. He's going to be out sure. So opportunities. We talk about opportunities all the time, and it's looking like he's going to get that. So I'm with it.
That's all fantasy is about, man.
Yeah,
opportunities. It don't even matter if you're good or not. This is the guy that's going to be on the field.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about Sammy Watkins. I'm like,
no names come in there, and hey, you get an opportunity. Ball.
I'm on St. Brown, like opportunity. He's the only guy. He was the only guy. I really wanted to put DJ Chark on this list, like really bad, man. But I don't know how late DJ Chark is going. But stay away from DJ. Stay away.
Oh man, number 2, y'all. Alec Pierce, rookie out of Cincinnati, got drafted by the Colts, second round pick, And I ain't really been hearing much about this guy, man. And I had to do my research on him as well. And right now, it's looking like he's going to be the number 2 guy over there. T.Y. Hilton. I know we had a discussion about T.Y. T.Y. is not on the team. He's a free agent. I didn't know. I thought he was still on the squad, but Alec Pierce. Look, he's right now. They're saying he's supposed to be number 2, and they're saying he's looking good. You got Matt Ryan over there, an upgrade. I feel as far as passing the ball than what Carson Wentz was when he was there last season. So there's going to be some points. There's going to be some points to be had out there in that offense as far as fantasy, and I like him. Nobody's really talking about this guy like that. So this guy could go undrafted, and you could probably scoop him in free agency. So Alec Pierce, just remember that name. He's gonna be a nice play. Opportunities will be there for him. So if you can get him late,
rookie, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I like him too. I like any pass catcher in that offense now. Honestly, because of what's in the backfield, just opens up so much.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're going to see so much man coverage because Jonathan Taylor's in the backfield. Like it's just, I mean, he's gonna eat. I mean, Michael Pittman's going to destroy.
Yeah,
Michael Pittman's going to destroy. But somebody else has to catch passes too. So I feel like it's going to be like fairly matchup based. They're playing some weak defense, and they're just going to be throwing the ball all day. Then yeah, I can definitely see he's plugging. He's definitely like a flex play, like probably flex play by like week 4. So I like that.
Now the number 1 guy that we have on the list, Mr. Juju Smith-Schuster, now with the Kansas City Chiefs. And I like it. I like this one here. I can agree with both of y'all on this. Y'all both had him on there, and yeah, I feel like he's probably the top one on this list that you can get late and give you some.
What is Juju going right now? Like 8th or 9th round? The number 1 wide receiver in the Kansas. I mean, Travis Kelce is the number 1 receiver, but the number 1 wide receiver in the Kansas City offense, he's going to get targets. They're pass first. They don't have CEH. Hasn't shown that he can be a top running back. So I feel like they're going to be throwing the ball a lot over there in Kansas City. And Juju Smith-Schuster, we know what he can do. He's had 1,400 receiving yards before, playing with Big Ben.
With an old Big Ben.
I think AB might have put a curse on that man before he left or something, but this might be the year that Juju breaks that curse. So I like Juju late in the 8th, 9th round. Like, I might have to reach for him in the 6th or something. But I like Juju.
Yeah, that's when you might have to reach for Juju, but I think he'll be worth it. I think he's going to be a solid wide receiver in that offense. Still fairly young guy. Nobody else there but Travis Kelce. I don't see Hardman. Hardman's had plenty of time to wow us. He has not yet done that. So Juju comes in there, and I think he takes over that number 2 wide receiver role, because we already know Kelce is the number 1 over there. But
yeah, I definitely agree with both with both of y'all are saying. Like, it's no way. I'm done with Hardman. Like I don't know Hardman, bro. Like, he's had ample chances. He's had them. Like, he's had them, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, he might be the year, but
I mean, I think Hardman's role his role is going to increase a little bit more with Tyreek gone, but I mean, he's just going to continue to just be a deep threat. He's not a possession guy. He's not he's not the guy. He's a deep threat. Like, Tyreek Hill can do it all. He's just a go catch his 60-yard bomb like once every 3 games, 2 games, 4 games. You know what I mean? He's not that guy where he's going to get you 7 catches for 90 and a touchdown. No, he'll get you 3 receptions.
Definitely that guy.
3 receptions for 80 and a touchdown every 3 or 4 games. Like,
consistency, Hardman's not. Yeah, that's not it. Consistency, but Juju, I think he'll be consistent in that offense.
He'll be consistent in that offense for sure.
Yep.
They got Valdes-Scantling over there too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He's a deep guy.
I thought about putting him out there. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I was like,
but he's definitely the deep guy. Why? Like, I don't know. I mean, but that was like the Aaron Rodgers effect. Like, he had Aaron Jones. You got CEH over there. Shit. I gotta respect that.
Play action's not where it needs to be.
Nah. I'm not biting on that. What?
Oh man. All right, no, that wraps up our show with the late round steals. And fam, we also have other videos that you guys need to check out. We have the top rookies. We have Don't Believe the Hype, and then we have breakout players. So make sure you guys check out those other videos we have, so you guys can get up to date on who you need to be looking at before you draft your players in your fantasy leagues. All right, and also once again, please y'all hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, also hit the notification bell so you can get updated right when we drop our videos. And also hit us up in our other on our other socials. We on TikTok, Twitter, IG. Got any questions, leave us a DM over there, or shoot us a question here in on our YouTube channel as well, and we'll get back to y'all, man, as soon as we can. All right, but that wraps up our show. We out. Deuces. Catch y'all on the next one.
One love.
Peace.
One love.
Yep.